Alright, what is up YouTube? This is Straight Christian, and I have got a gameplay. It's pretty solid, 40-7, so you know, pretty good. You know, gameplay is gameplay. I will get into my playstyle at the end, towards the end of this video, but first, I have a question for you guys. Someone commented, I forget who, I apologize, because let's face it, with how many subscribers I have, I pretty much know all of you personally by now. Anyway, someone asked if I kind of said that I should do a whole commentary about music, and I'm thinking I should break it into parts and make like a little a series out of it. Not even a mini series, it'd be like a real series out of different types of music. You know, just go into detail about every video, like make a different type of music. You know, I think we call it like musical Mondays, or I don't know, something like that. Typical Tuesday. I don't know. I have a whole bunch of ideas for things. I just need to kind of find time to do and see if I can actually get it done, especially during the school week, which would be really difficult because I'm on break, so I have time to be able to think about things I'd like to do, but I really doubt I could actually do them during the school week. But I'll work on that. But what I would like to do is every week would be a new topic, and go through all the different types of music, starting with whatever whatever I want, and ending with wherever I want, and talking in however way I want. Because I can do whatever I want. That's my freaking YouTube channel. Woohoo! Yes, that's what I'm hoping on doing. I just kind of want to hear what you guys would think. Would you be into that, or would you be like, no, I don't care enough about music. I want to talk about other things. Because I'll do anything you guys want. I'm really open to any sort of ideas. One of the other things that has been brought to my attention by, I don't really want to say his name, even though he knows exactly who he is, and I'm pretty sure he said his name in a comment, but his idea was to make like a clan type thing of all Christian gamers, and I'm like that idea. Do game battles and all that good stuff. Play competitive things. I like that idea, and make a YouTube channel. I'm kind of all over the place right now. Woof. Make a YouTube channel for it, and kind of like an open thing. If you are a Christian gamer and you post and you do like YouTube videos, go ahead and post to this, and do what you want to do with it, and it'll be like very open. I like that idea a lot, and I would be all for it. So if you guys would like to do that, you can message me on Xbox. My gamer tag is Straight Christian. It's the opposite of my YouTube name, because I am really creative when it comes to YouTube names. Am I not? Yes. So that's pretty much all I have for like new things coming up in the world and in life and in the future of life in the world. So I guess I will talk about kind of my playstyle, because I've never done that before. I've always just kind of said, here's gameplay, and I'm going to talk about something. I'm actually kind of want to say, like what my mindset is going into games. So first off, I play differently depending on my depending on what I'm using. For instance, when I'm using the assault rifle, what I do is if you watch closely this, you'll notice it. Every time I go somewhere, I just want to throw other. That was a hit marker when I hit. I swear I hit that guy with that predator missile. That was a bit ridiculous. Anyway, whenever I use assault rifles, my kind of mindset and my plan when I hop into the game is make sure every fight I get into is unfair. I want as many unfair fights as possible, because winning a perfectly even one-on-one fight, if you want to win that 17 times in a row to get your Osprey Gunner, that's not very easy. I mean, you want to use whatever you can to make sure it's an unfair fight. And what I do is I always make sure I have any sort of small cover, like anything. If my left shoulder is covered, that's better than the guy I'm fighting, because he's going to be out in the open. And it's just a whole thing of I will always try and give myself an advantage. So that is my assault rifle type play, and I really hope this renders properly, because on my screen I'm just getting like picture. So if this looks like crap, I apologize. Pinnacle Studios is not a good program. Anyway, so that's what I do with assault rifles. It's always, every single time I fight someone, I am going to give myself an unfair advantage. I mean, if you see right here, I have my shoulder against the corner, and I'm just, I'm making sure you can only see a tiny bit of me, and one step to my right will make me, fully covered. Like that's what I do with assault rifles. When I'm playing with an SMG, my whole plan from the start is to just be faster than everyone else. It's to play quickly. I mean, I still play smart. I still try and use cover, and every time I can, I always make sure that I'm, try and put something between me and him every fight. But in reality, really what I'm trying to do is play really quick, and use the lightness, the very high mobility of submachine guns to just book it around your spawn and, freaking dominate children like that. That's what I do with submachine guns, and that usually doesn't work out to be high KDs. It means I get a lot of kills and a lot of points, and I usually capture a lot of objectives, but I don't get high KDs. So usually you'll see me with assault rifle gameplays, because when I use SMGs, I mean, I just don't do as well. Like I played for like 3 hours today, starting at like 8 o'clock till about 11:30, and then I started making this video, and it's now midnight, and I'm really tired. Anyway, and I was playing with everything. I tried LMGs because I wanted to get an LMG gameplay for the heck of it. Oh my gosh, I do not recommend ever using them. They're just, oh man, it took me 4 or 5 games to get a game that was like, I think, 37 and like 12. Which is not that good, and I don't even care. It was very campy, and it was fast paced. I mean, I camped because these guys were playing fast paced, and we won. It was a pretty exciting game, really. But it was, jeez, man. LMGs are just. I had recoil. I had a kick on. I mean, and the recoil was still so strong. It was hard to freaking use the thing. I was using an M60. Ugh, it was wretched. But with an LMG, the playstyle in this game at least is freaking camp, and if you're gonna move, stun where you're going first to make sure you have like 9.5 seconds of ample time to get over to where you want to be, because you will not get there just running. Like with an SMG, you can just kind of sprint places, and if there happens to be a guy there, you can just do a jumping like drop shot. I don't really know what to call it. There's drop shot, and there's like the one you jump into a drop shot. I do that a lot with SMGs. I don't really know why, because it's like very like, you round the corner, and it's like, wow, very fast, and people don't really know what's going on. And, yeah, it's awesome. Yes, so what have I said? I said LMGs, assault rifles, SMGs, okay. And then my personal favorite, the sniper. When I'm sniping, this is why my KD isn't like some stellar, 2.0, like, ridiculous thing. It's because I snipe a ton, and when I snipe, I pretty much, I'm always, every time I play, I always try to play smart. I always try to give myself cover and give myself an advantage. I mean, that guy, he's giving himself an advantage. The guy just killed me there. He's just right in that corner, and no one's ready for him when they're around the corner. So it's, it's really a good advantage for him. It's just kind of catfish. It's kind of some catfishery because he's prone camping in doorway and some bushes. Oh well, doesn't really matter. And sadly, my Osprey gunner got shot down really quickly, which is kind of a fail. But with the sniper, I'm always trying to every shot you take, because I usually use a bolt action, even though I do have the Barrett's Gold, but I'm usually using bolt actions. And you have literally one shot, and then by the time you've put another shot in your gun, you could easily be dead. So every single thing you do, it's like you have to take one shot and then be able to be in cover really quickly. So something I do is, instead of just strafing, like everyone just kind of shoots and they walk left or right with the left joystick and just kind of pull it right. I don't do that. I shoot, and if I need to move quickly, the trick is look to your right, and sprint a step. It's faster. That's when you play on a high sensitivity. So you can shoot, look over right, sprint, and then look back. It just gives you just a little bit more distance. You cover a little bit more. You get a little bit farther away and a little bit in the same amount of time. If that makes sense of what I just said. I don't even know what I just said. And you just kind of have to do your best to not die, and just kind of make that shot count. That's the best way to say it. That's why I like sniping, because it's like you have this shot. If you screw it up, that's the end of that. So yeah, this has been my little commentary about like what's gonna happen in the future and like my little play style. I really hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see more, and my Sunday session videos and that series. And yeah.